right now, we should start the show.
I've heard people speak volumes about this country, about the hypocrisy of our democracy. See, America has strange fruit. Well, if you ever wonder why it produces strange fruit, if you check back in the history books, you'll find out that it has strange roots. I live in a society where I read in black ink, but regardless of what's penned, I'm told to read the blank space in between the lines because that's where the real information lies. All the other information, just lies. And I've tried to hide most of my visual distaste for the unjust and injustice that seemingly occurs to just us, the lower and middle class, while I find myself constantly tolerating those without any of it now. I am not a revolutionary. My thoughts are revolutionary. See, revolution is just an idea. Ideas are in your mind, and if you're not trying to be something positive, then you're thoroughly wasting my time, and it's only through blessings that I've been given the gift of penmanship and the opportunity to be a beacon of truth. And the truth is that while you're grumbling and mumbling about your situation, money is yelling real loud from the oil companies, medical industry, and other big corporations through a megaphone from atop Capitol Hill, saying things like, "We know you don't have any money, but we still sending you a bill." Oh, and one more thing, you've been robbed. You're working over 40 hours a week and still can't make ends meet on that job. I've heard people speak volumes about this country, saying it's the land where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Old cliches, but it's a new day and a new age, because nowadays it's more like the rich still get richer, but the poor get shipped off to war and the middle class gets overtaxed, and when you're looking for a career, please don't show up with a high school diploma. They're prepared to tell you no, you're not qualified. Oh, hold up. You got a college degree, but you don't have any experience. Oh, hold up again. You got experience? Thanks for coming out. Now we think you're overqualified. Hold up. So you mean to tell us that it's a bad thing to be capable of doing the jobs that we're applying for? That's nonsense. So now you find yourself working some dead-end job or two trying to make ends meet. But don't worry, because before you start to complain, that economic stimulus check is already in the mail to sedate you. Meanwhile, profiting politicians are getting their palms greased by the oil companies who financially rape you, in those malfunctioning traffic cameras at miscellaneous intersections that turn red after about a fraction of a second done snapped your picture a couple of times, and guess what? Now they're mailing out fines. So the government broke you off a little $600 lump sum. Well, even if you didn't blow it on junk or run into one of life's infamous speed bumps, bet that stimulus check is still going by the end of the month. But don't worry, because Uncle Sam needs you to enlist, to fight in a foreign country for oil and international businesses so his constituents can sit back comfortably in their big houses with their inflated salaries and their bonuses from whatever large industry is paying them to form legislation in their favor, and the peace of mind of knowing that when war times roll around, it's not their kids dying. I'm trying to make sense of all the madness. The economy's downward spiral has us all beyond sadness, got us thinking and feeling like we all gonna crash right along with the NASDAQ. They got folks thinking that money talks and BS walks. But we've been through this, right? Money doesn't talk, it yells through a megaphone from atop Capitol Hill. And BS doesn't walk, it runs for political offices.